And so there are two primary forms of determinism that you're kind of going to run into here, and one of the more common than the other, although that might change here in a little bit too. The first is behaviorism, the psychological doctrine that says human beings act as they are conditioned to act. The behaviorist says that all human behavior is the theoretically predictable outcome of antecedent conditioning. Is it nature versus nurture? Yes, it's everything that happened to you, and you're kind of carried along by these preceding ideas or belief systems. All we are these kind of advanced lab rats. You're just going for the cheese. You're in the rat race. You're in the dog eat dog world. You live for 5 days.
Is that Pavlov's dog? Is that who that is?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Depends on how much you're salivating. Yes.
Yeah.
But you're working for 5 days to have your 2 at the end, and then you do it all over again for those 2. And so you're conditioning yourself. Society's conditioning you. You've learned it from your parents. You might go on vacation and be able to break free of the 2-day. You might get yourself 5, but you have to go back to it because that's what you're really good at. You're conditioned in your home and by your society. You're given that condition. Your behavior is theoretically predictable. You may think you have free will, but you don't. And so, if you're chasing after somebody, a fugitive, you're going to talk about, well, where do they find safe? Are they going to go north because they're good in the cold, or are they going to head south because they have family members that can smuggle them across the border? All these factors are the behaviorist idea, and if you can get down to do they eat their salad before their main course? Then you'll be able to predict pretty much everything that makes you who you are, because you're just determining factors, and even deviating from your traditional can still be determined, because that's the type of person who you are. Is every 7th thing that you do, you're going to deviate from, because you want to destroy the evil genie's predictive factor, but he's already predicted that. So
right. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.